Too bad we don't have magic, the puppy said. Then we could just put some spells on her. See how she likes it. Ernest mumbled because he was busy thinking. Ernest, I'm thinking. Sir Walter's missile jutted forward. Hey, I'm trying to help. Sorry, Ernest said instantly, nuzzling the small dog. This is all making me very grumpy. My brain is not working properly either. I should have had a good idea by now. It's okay, we can count on you. That's what Millie and Gabby always say. Sir Walter sat on front of Ernest in almost demonstration. Ernest felt his burden of responsibility settle more heavily on his heart. They are all counting on me, he thought, but we don't have any magic like militia. We can't appear and disappear whenever we want. Wait a minute, he said out loud, whenever we want. The puppy looked confused. What are you thinking? I'm wondering, you know who is always in control of her magic. Remember when Rory said her name and she came immediately, but she was mad. She said we had summoned her, so that gives me an idea. Sir Walter hopped into his feet, tail wagging. Tell me. I will when I've figured it all out, and maybe I'll have a chance to tell you, you know how. A few important things. Think about it, Sir Walter. Did she give us a chance to be friends? No. Does she play enjoy life? No. She just hops around and touchy and irritable. It's as it's she's looking for an insult so she can stop somebody. She needs a good lecturer, if you ask me. By now the puppy had begun to doze off. He yawned and said, can we go to bed? Now, Grandpa always says, let's sleep on it. Remember, even before daylight the next morning, Melicia's fifth day as the Bed Biscuit, Rory sounded off. Rockaroo, crossed the muddy road, island red. Roo, he added a bit later. From her porch, Militia said, stupid rooster, he hasn't learned a thing. I have a mind to go back out there and Sir Walter barked into Ernest's ear. Wake up, she's going after Rory again. Ernest sat up abruptly. He glared across the room at the tiny silver hen fudging on her porch. Of all the boards were ever had, we thought this one is the biggest pain, gathering all of his patience. As the general host, Ernest said, Rory is just doing his job. Militia, remember. Maybe a fox is out there and Rory's protecting Grandpa's chickens. A fox, yes, they're fast and they love to eat little chickens. So if I were you, I'd stay in here and where it's safe and go back to sleep. And all you offer do is lecture, grumbled Militia, but she closed his eyes and sat still. A fox, really? Sir Walter asked. I made it up. Go back to sleep. Sometime later, Grandpa came downstairs as usual and made coffee. Well, it brewed. He greeted Gabby still sulking behind the wood stove. When she said nothing, he went to the porch to call for his cat. He was a quiet man that morning, and Ernest felt sorry for him. Come on, boys, Grandpa said, struggling on his jacket. The cows are calling. On his way to the door, he ruffled Melicia's feathers and stroked her head. You're a sweet little thing, he said. I'm sorry my animals have caused such a fuss lately. Shaking his head, he stepped out onto the porch ahead of Ernest and Sir Walter. Yarp went Sir Walter so angry that he forgot his fear. She's not sweet. She's more trouble than any animal I've ever known. Yarp, yarp. Ernest shook all over. Hush, don't make you know who mad. But he was too late. Militia waved her rings. Tiny silver stars swirled briefly, and the puppy was hurled into a barking fit. He startled Grandpa by jumping out onto the porch, barking much louder than normal. More barks per minute, too. He leaped up and down while he did it. The more he barked, the houser he got. His eyes bulged out of his head. Sir Walter, Grandpa said, stop that. Of course, nothing Grandpa said made any difference. Yarp, yarp. Grandpa picked him up and scolded him, but still Sir Walter barked. He couldn't help it. Ernest bent on Militia, who'd come to the porch to enjoy the spectacle and had forgotten to disappear. Fix it right now, he grunted. He's just a baby. Do you always pick on babies? He has a rude mouth, Militia snapped. Sometimes Ernest acknowledged, but he's a puppy. Go on now. And make him normal again. You're no fun at all, Ernest. Where's your sense of humor? But when he moved menacingly toward her, she relented. He waved a wing in the puppy's direction and vanished. Sir Walter dropped, limp and exhausted in Grandpa's arms. He closed his eyes and panted feebly. Oh, oh, thanks, Grandpa said clearly mystified. That was a fit of ever I saw one. I'm putting you in my office for a while, lady, until I'm sure you're all right. With a disgruntled Ernest alongside Grandpa strode into his office where he checked the puppy's heartbeat. He took his temperature, listened to his lungs, and felt him all over. He trucked him into a roomy cage and set it next to his desk. Here's some water, fella. I'll be back with breakfast after milking. Come along, Ernest. We're running late. Sir Walter howled. Just rest, Ernest told him. Remember what we talked about earlier. I'm working on a good idea, and I'll tell you as soon as I can.